Hi, George here. Hi, well, another walking talk. Alright, so what are we going to talk today? Well, you know, the Philippine presidential elections is coming up. And well, of all the candidates that are running for the Philippine office, I don't think there are any good guys. What happened to all the good guys? They're all gone. So we have one candidate who is Freemason through and through, you know, definitely will help us, guide us very to the world order, you know, to the new world order. Very respectable, but but a Freemason. And who's the other one? There's this lady who's trying to run for president for the last time, dying of cancer, and she's the author of the Reproductive Health Bill, which is a population control program. And there's this other lady who is, you know, very looks nice. You know, she looks really, you know, pretty cool, looks very good, you know, but she's controlled by a former corrupt president. Oh my! And here's another guy who's he's probably gonna win. He's leading in the polls, and he's basically crazy. You know, he loses his temper right away, and he's gonna basically shoot people on sight. Well, mind you, the ones he considers to be the bad guys, he's gonna shoot on sight, right? But who decides who the bad guys are? And of course, this guy who is has a reputation of being extremely corrupt because he's got loads of money, doesn't know which apparently he can't account for. Now, of all the people that I'm going to be voting for, it's going to be the last one. Oh yeah, everybody. Every time I tell people, "Oh yes, I'm voting for this guy," I say, "Why? Why are you voting for that guy?" Well, because you see, he's the only one, and all the people who are in his party, which is UNA, United National Alliance or something like that. Anyway, I can follow these things. They voted against the Reproductive Health Bill. Basically, the reproductive health bill, it sounds very nice, right? Basically, it's a way of saying, oh, well, you know, if you want to have prosperity, you gotta control the population growth. Have less people. It's just because, of course, it goes against the Bible, because God says that, you know, many children are a blessing. Like a quiver of many arrows, God says. And he's, you know, God knows. So if you're gonna try to reduce the number of children you have, intentionally, or lower the growth, the population growth of the country intentionally, you're going to end up with, no, that's not a blessing. That's a curse. Why would you curse yourself? But then that's a trend nowadays, you know. Kids are bad. Now, I understand for those of you, some of you do have kids, you know. I mean, they're kind of hard work, they love, you know, it's. And sometimes the kids don't really appreciate their parents, and you know, and sometimes you may wonder, you know, I must just get a dog, you know. And I know many countries, you know, and Canada, for example, is very popular, you know. Oh, I don't want kids, I'll just have a dog. The dog will love me. But you see, kids are a blessing, and sometimes it's, you know, if you have issues with your kids, it's probably more of an issue with you rather than kids. No, well, a bit of each. Besides, learning to love unconditionally is the whole point, you know. So, you know, so the trick is not to have an animal love you unconditionally like a dog, but for you to love unconditionally people who don't deserve to be loved, probably hate you. Love your enemies, as they say. Well, kids are a long way from that, right? So anyway, that's why I'm voting for this guy. Although all the negatives are all negative, all of them are terrible, you know. But this guy, although he's corrupt, is going to be not supporting the reproductive health bill. I don't know why. Maybe he's not connected to the Freemasons. You know, maybe he's just a rough, run-of-the-mill corrupt guy. Not really any, you know, secret agenda, conspiratorially, to try to reduce the population of the world so that we can be better controlled for the new world order. So there you go. So that's why. So I'm supporting this guy. All right. Now he's gonna win. God knows. God is in control. Whoever wins the Philippines elections, God is king. Jesus the Christ is king, and he will decide. He is in control of who wins, and whoever wins, we would have to support him. You know, obey the authorities, as they are appointed by God for you. Right? George signing off. Hey, remember, prepare for departure. The way the world's getting so crazy nowadays, I believe more and more we are very, very close.